What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Recently I was watching a video by Zigzag and he used AI to play GeoGuessr, right? And I thought it was really interesting. I'm familiar with Gemini, but they have a new mode where you can share your screen. So today we're going to be testing it with GeoGuessr because apparently it's good at it. So Gemini, can you see my screen right now?
Yes, I can see your screen. It looks like you are on the GeoGuessr website.
Yes, so today we're going to be playing some GeoGuessr, and you are going to be guessing. You're going to be the one telling me where to guess. Sound good?
Okay, I understand. You'll be playing GeoGuessr, and I will be trying to guess the locations based on what you show me. That
Exactly.
sounds like a fun...
So, what do you think this is? Sorry to interrupt you, but let's get into this. I want you to not really beat around the bush, just tell me right away what you think this is. We have this utility pole, we're driving a blue Google car, we have these kind of bollards, this landscape. What are you thinking?
Okay, based on the landscape, the utility pole, and the bollards, I'd guess that this location is in Australia.
Okay. I agree, but what part of Australia do you think this is?
That's a good question. Based on the vegetation, the road quality, and the general feel of the environment, I'd say this looks like it could be in New South Wales, maybe somewhere inland. Would you like a more specific guess?
Yeah, that would be great if you could provide me with a more specific guess.
Okay, looking at the sign that says McIntyre Station RD, that name strongly suggests a rural location within New South Wales. Given the somewhat flat terrain and the presence of trees, I would guess that this location is likely near or around the Dubbo area. How does that sound?
It sounds great. I'm gonna just. This is the area you're talking about, right? Dubbo, right here.
Yes, that's the area I was referring to.
Let's
I'm
send it.
glad I was able to help you pinpoint it. Let
Okay.
me know if there's another round you want to play.
Okay. So it was not really near Dubbo, but it was in New South Wales. So you got it right. Good job.
Great to know that I got the state right. I am glad I could help. Let me know when you're ready for the next round.
Okay. This is the next round. Um. Ooh, it appears we have a flag
Okay,
here. Do you
I'm
know what
ready.
flag this
This
is?
next round looks like a... Okay, I see a flag with a red and white stripe, which appears to be the Indonesian flag. This likely indicates that the location is in Indonesia.
Okay. Um. Where in Indonesia do you think this is?
Okay, that's a great question. Given the relatively narrow streets, the architectural style of the buildings, and the presence of what appears to be a satellite dish, I'd guess this might be a smaller city or town, possibly in Sumatra or Sulawesi. Would you like a more specific guess?
Yeah, so Sumatra is this part, Sulawesi's here. What do you think? Let's narrow it down first of all before we get into specifics. Let's narrow it down. Sumatra or Sulawesi? Which one are we going to go with?
Okay, given the architectural style and the slightly more urban feel, I'm leaning towards Sulawesi. Let's
Hmm.
try that as a more
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What part of Sulawesi would you like? Central, west, southeast? What are we thinking? North Sulawesi? What do you think?
Okay, I'd say it's likely in South Sulawesi, given the map and the terrain. Do you want to narrow it down further, or shall we make the guess?
We'll just make the guess. South Sulawesi, let's see. Oh my.
Wow, so close. It was in South Sulawesi, you were right about that, but it looks like it was a bit further south than I was picturing. Good job.
Dude, good job to you. I would not have gotten that right. So, great job. I mean, I would have gotten Indonesia 100%, but I probably would have clicked Central Java or something like that. So, really, really good job. Let's move on to the next round. Okay, what are we thinking this
I
is?
appreciate the compliment. Okay, I'm ready for the next round.
Ooh, we have a sign here.
Okay, I see a sign with Cyrillic text, which suggests this location is likely somewhere in Eastern Europe or Central Asia. The word Manas on the sign is a strong clue, as it is also the name of an airport in Kyrgyzstan. This
Mm,
leads me to guess that this location could be in Kyrgyzstan.
okay, I like it because we do have the Kyrgyzstan Google car. So, do you know exactly where this is?
All right, the combination of the Cyrillic text, the Manas sign, and the presence of trolley wires suggest that this is likely the city of Bishkek, the capital of Kyrgyzstan. Would you like to pinpoint it even further?
We could try. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get the 5K. Should I? Maybe I should just click Bishkek and move on. Oh, it just stopped. Sometimes that happens. It's a free like feature. So sometimes I think you have a limited amount of time. Let's
Okay, you have a limit.
restart it. Okay, let's click
Sounds
Bishkek.
good. Would you like to restart now?
Wow, that's insane. Okay, next. All right, we're gonna be playing GeoGuessr. Where do you think this is?
All right, you are playing GeoGuessr, and the current round is 4 out of 5. The game displays an image of a road with a mosque on the right side. It also shows some buildings on the left, with
Wait.
what appear to be some people.
Oh, there is a mosque. Okay, is that a mosque? I don't know. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay, it seems you are playing GeoGuessr, and you are not sure if the structure you are seeing in one of the images is a mosque. You are also looking at an image of a street with buildings and some vegetation around. Is there anything else you would like to talk about?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about where this is. Can you tell me what country I'm in?
Sure, you're playing GeoGuessr and you're trying to figure out what country the current location is in. Based on the images I see, it appears to be a location in Africa, possibly in a West African country, given the arid landscape and the style of the buildings. Do you want to take a guess, or would you like me to try and narrow it down further based on what I can see?
Based off of what I can see, I already have known for a while what country we're in. But this is your video, so you have to decide where we are at. So tell me what country we are in Africa.
Okay, based on the visual cues, it appears you're in Africa, but I need to narrow down which specific country. I see the style of architecture and vegetation, combined with the arid environment, suggests that this might be Mali or Niger. Does that help?
Okay, I do want to point out something real quick. We have blue license plates and we have French-style poles.
Okay, you notice blue license plates on the car and French-style poles. These are good clues. Given these details and the previous observations, it is more likely that you are in Niger. Would you like to place your pin there?
Sure. Would you like to go in the capital?
Sure, you want to place your pin in the capital of Niger. Given what we've discussed, would you like to place your pin in Niamey?
Okay, can I be honest with you? Niger does not have it doesn't have coverage. This is Senegal. We have the Senegal car, we have Senegal poles, we have blue lights. I mean, this is just Senegal, bro.
Okay, right. It looks like you are in Senegal. You notice the Senegal car,
Okay.
Senegal poles and blue.
Yeah.
You've decided it is Senegal.
Sorry, I couldn't.
Would you like to make your guess?
I couldn't deal with that. Anyway, let's where's this? Listen, the Silhouette round, it redeemed you from that. Anyway, let's see. We have black and yellow chevrons by the looks of it. We have all white lines, and we have what looks to be an EU plate with a yellow on the right side.
Okay, it looks like you are on round 5 of 5 in GeoGuessr, and you are trying to figure out where you are. You've noted that the road has black and yellow chevrons, white lines, and a European Union license plate with a yellow bar on the right. Based on these details, it looks like this could be in Portugal. Would you like to make your guess?
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. This is definitely Portugal. We have Portuguese license plate. Where do you think in Portugal this is? North or south?
Okay, you have identified that you are in Portugal and now want to pinpoint if it is the north or south region of the country. Based on what I can see in the images, with the abundance of trees and the relatively hilly landscape, this looks more like northern Portugal. Would you like to place your pin up north?
Sure. Do you think like this region, like near Braga, would work?
Yes, based on the landscape and road features, placing the pin near Braga in northern Portugal seems like a good fit. Would you like to make that your guess?
Yeah, but it was actually south of the Portugal border. But we did good. Let's play another game. We did, wow, 23,000 out of 25,000 points. That is incredible. Good job, Gemini.
Sounds great. You finished your GeoGuessr game with 23,068 points out of 25,000, which is an incredible result. You were close to guessing the location in Portugal and are ready to play another game. Would
Okay.
you like to start a new game?
Yes, I do, but I'm going to try something challenging, okay? This time, I'm going to do a map called a random pan and zoom world. What this is, it'll basically just pan you, and you will only be able to see the sky, or only the dirt, or only a tree, or only a leaf, and I want you to try and guess based off of just that information, okay? It just gave up. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Hello, Gemini. I am playing GeoGuessr right now. Can you tell me where this is?
Sure, I can try to help you with that. Based on the image, it looks like you're in a rural area with a paved road and a forest nearby. Do you have any more information that could help narrow it down?
Sadly, we are only using still pictures. So tell me what country you think this is, just based off of this alone.
Okay, I understand. Based on the type of trees, the road, and the general landscape, I would guess this image is from Canada. Do you want to try another guess?
Sure, what part of Canada?
Okay, looking at the map now, based on the trees and the overall look of the area, I'd guess it's somewhere in the province of British Columbia. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me. We'll just go there. And it was
Okay,
Russia.
it sounds like you're... Oh, it was Russia. Well, the landscape can be deceiving sometimes. Did you get any points for it?
I got 82 points. And actually, I did know it was Russia. It looked like Russia to me. But in this video, we're going with your guesses. So let's see if you can do better. What do you think this is?
All right, it looks like we're in a desert area. The road markings and the landscape make me think this might be somewhere in the Middle East. What do you think?
I think that's a really good idea. Where specifically do you think we are?
Okay, with the sandy terrain and the yellow road lines, I think we could be in Saudi Arabia. Would you agree with that guess?
No, only because Saudi Arabia doesn't have coverage.
Okay, that's a good point. If Saudi Arabia doesn't have coverage, let's look at other possibilities in the Middle East with similar terrain. Perhaps we could be in the United Arab Emirates? What are your thoughts?
United Arab Emirates usually has silver car. I think this could be Qatar or like a crazy Oman, but I don't think this is Oman. I think Qatar makes sense for this, but maybe United Arab Emirates.
Okay, it sounds like you're leaning towards Qatar, or possibly the United Arab Emirates. I'll lock that in as my guess. Do you want to go ahead and place your pin on the map?
Wait, what are you locking in? United Arab Emirates?
Apologies, I misunderstood. I was leaning towards the United Arab Emirates, but now I understand.
So, what part of United Arab Emirates do you want? I can't speak. Do you like where I'm at, or should I go more north or south?
It seems like you're leaning towards the United Arab Emirates. Based on the map, if you're not sure, I'd suggest placing your pin somewhere near Abu Dhabi or Al Aqin.
Oh my gosh, it was Israel. Next.
Oh
what is
wow,
this?
Israel.
Yeah. Oh wow, whatever. Okay, what is this?
Okay, this image looks like a road with a single yellow line. The vegetation on the side seems to be tropical. Based on that, I'd guess this might be somewhere in Southeast Asia. What do you think?
I think that's a valid, assumption. Wait, are you? Yeah, did you say yellow? I'm colorblind, but I think these are white lines. I don't know.
You're absolutely right, my apologies. Those are indeed white lines. So with that correction, we still think it looks like a tropical area, possibly in Southeast Asia. Would you like me to offer a specific country guess, or are you ready to make your selection?
Yeah, can you offer me a specific country?
Okay, given the road and the tropical vegetation, I would suggest that this picture is from Thailand. Does that seem right to you?
Sure, let's go with it. Okay, it was Indonesia, not horrible. Next guess. What do you think this is? Let's not describe what we're looking at. Just give me a country right off the bat. What country are we in?
Okay, based on the palm trees and the general landscape, I'd say this is Malaysia.
Perfect. Mainland Malaysia or Borneo?
Okay, so it's in Malaysia. Were you close to your guess?
Wait, no. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying, do you think it's mainland Malaysia or Borneo? I don't know if it is Malaysia or not, but that's what we're trying to pinpoint where exactly. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna just go mainland Malaysia, and it was mainland Malaysia. Very good. Okay, Gemini.
The
I
user
am
correctly guessed that the location was in mainland Malaysia.
Okay, Gemini.
The us-
Listen, Gemini. Shush. Where do you think this is? What country?
Okay, based on the landscape and the road markings, it looks like this could be in Australia.
Okay. What part of Australia?
Based on the arid landscape, I would guess that this is somewhere in the outback, perhaps in the state of Western Australia or South Australia. Would you like me to try to narrow it down further?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be good.
Okay, let's try to narrow it down further. The road markings suggest it's a fairly main road. Given the wide open spaces, I'd say it's likely not in a densely populated area. I am still leaning towards South Australia. Would you like to hear my final guess, or are you okay with this information?
I'm okay with that. Let's go South Australia. And it was actually Queensland. But we didn't do bad. This is a hard map. We got 11,000 out of 25,000 points. Not the best. However, that's a really difficult map, and I think we're going to end off of that.
Okay, you were close with South Australia, but the correct location was Queensland. You scored 11,246 points out of 25,000, which is not bad considering the map was very hard, so you decided to end the game there. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's about it. I mean, hopefully you enjoyed being in a YouTube video. I didn't tell you we're doing a YouTube video, but we are. Can you tell everybody to subscribe to GeoKnower on YouTube?
Absolutely. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to GeoGuessr on YouTube.
No.
It's been fun helping.
GeoKnower. My name is GeoKnower.
My apologies. Please subscribe to GeoKnower on YouTube if you enjoyed this video. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Say thanks for watching and GG's.
Okay, thanks for watching and GG's.